The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kennesaw State's offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bears offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
And they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see the linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Finds his big tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Right back to the well. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Clark wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to
that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Sends it back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Kennesaw State right back to work. Williams will pass. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bennett. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Bryson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. You don't get a hook. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. If you're able to move the ball and drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Williams looking for a man. Takes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
When offenses get first downs like this and they've moved this...
Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Leaves it with the back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their... the back half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 39 after a good return on that one. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Setting up the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The quarterback making adjustments. Clark to fire. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
It's good. After putting putting up a 3-spot to kickoff unit, set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Bryson. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it in the middle. It's Bryson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Finds some room. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Right here, right now, Dean.
Quarterback on the keeper. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clark wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Got it behind the line. It's Wallace. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rogers. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Bullock. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes a handoff. It's Bennett. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now because of the pass completion. It's 1st and goal.
And he'll step into the end zone. You don't give a hoot.
makes it himself, gets in for the score.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
They'll run the screen.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Charlotte. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clark to fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Bennett. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Thanks to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now, isn't it?
Touchdown! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Clark wants to throw. Sure hands, it's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off play action. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
guys. 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Lions is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Williams will pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bullock. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Kick is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defense. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Williams looking for a man. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Bullock. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game. And someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it from the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Wants to keep it in the air. Quarterback adapting. That's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches. Chance to their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Bear offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Joyner. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Joyner. Still running at the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Hold on. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Williams will pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looking for space. It's Bennett. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun. The running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Caught behind the line. It's Bullock. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Finding open areas. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Working that left side now. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Williams looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an...
Looking for a deep man. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Hold on. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Made the play on the big. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise is now at a lot.